Christ. What's up? Sorry, I was fixing the fucking heat. It's hot here. What's up, Dad? I'm just chilling. Decided to go live because I haven't been live in a couple days. Been doing other stuff. Hope everybody's doing good. What's up, everybody? I just came live because I was bored and figured I'd do a live while chilling. I gotta do security and stuff tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm gonna get to go live tomorrow. Which is fine, I don't care. I've been going on rides a lot recently. Not really a lot. I moved into a better bed situation than that. I've been going on rides and working with this dude named Andy that is helping me with employment stuff. He's helping me with housing stuff. He's helping me with all kinds of stuff. He's a dude that I was introduced to yesterday by the dude that leads my groups. But he's actually a pretty cool dude. He's one of those dudes that don't put up with no bullshit, though. He's been in the business aspect of things for most of his life. So he knows when somebody's bullshitting him or not. But he's a really cool dude. But he's supposed to help me with a lot of different things. That way I'm not just sitting stagnant in the shelter. Because that's kind of all I've been doing, is sitting stagnant here and doing nothing. Like I said, other than going for my rides. And then I'm working on getting into this place called the Hope House, which is a place where I'll have my own bed. I have my own bed. I'll have my own bedroom. Which will be sweet. But I don't know when that's going to happen. It's super hot in this room. I tried to turn the stupid heat down, but it didn't work. And I tried to turn it off, and that didn't work either. I'm not going to be on live for long, though. I just kind of said, like I said, I wanted to come say what's up for a minute. I don't really have much to talk about today. I forgot to. It's just I'm sitting stagnant in the shelter for the most part so it's kind of bothering me. But I am going to be doing 2 public speaking things here pretty soon. I'm starting to get into public speaking about my addiction and everything. So I should be doing that soon. What's up, everybody? There's a bunch of people in here. Yeah, I'm working on starting to do public speaking so I can tell my story in a better aspect. Love you too, Mom. But the lady Jody here got me two public speaking gigs that I'm going to be doing soon. And then I'm doing this, she's having me tell my story to teens on Monday, this upcoming Monday. I'll be doing speaking to teens about my story, which will be cool. Because that's kind of one that I wanted to do anyways, is help the youth. Hello, how are you? Son of Cole, what's up? How are you? I'm just chilling. I've been talking to these guys about being tired of being in the shelter, though, because even though this is a nicer place and I appreciate the fact that it's a nicer place, I am tired of being here. It's getting to a point where it's annoying. And then they have this thing, well, I'm going to try to get this thing called the choice voucher, but because I've been homeless for 2 years, they consider it chronically homeless. which is so I'm considered chronically homeless because I've been homeless for 2 years. But the good part about that is it gets me on this thing called the choice voucher, which will make it to where I get low income housing, and so I can actually get out of here. And I hope that I talk to them tomorrow. Apparently you don't. You're gonna go away. Anyways, now that douchebag's the dude's being a dick about something. It's a dude that doesn't really know my story. Yeah, there's always got to be somebody coming in here disrespectful, but it's because he's never been in here and he doesn't know my story. So I asked God for a bike, but no, God doesn't work like that. So I stole a bike and asked for forgiveness. I mean, do what you got to do, bro. But no, so I should be doing 2 public speaking things here in the next couple weeks. I do, like I said, the one thing I'm doing, the talking to the teens about my story and stuff, I'll be doing on Monday, which is cool because I can go help the youth by using my story. And then the other 2 public speaking things, I don't really know what they are yet, but I just know that I was signed up for them. So I'm going to do that, which is cool. Because, like I said, I've always wanted to do public speaking, anyways. I'm pretty good under pressure in those situations. Mostly because of YouTube. If it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't be as comfortable as I am in front of cameras. The news thing was kind of cool, but it was kind of weird to be sitting in front of a big ass camera. I think when I do my public speaking, though, it's probably not going to be like, oh no, what are you saying now? What? People always got to be in here saying weird shit. What are you talking about? What's up, James? How are you, bro? I'm just chilling. Watching people. Can I be your friend? I have no friend. Yeah, bro, you can come in here, subscribe, and chill with us. Part of this, what this channel is about, we talk about recovery on here. I tell my story from me losing my leg, from being a drug addict. You can be my friend. From being a drug addict to losing my leg to being born with a disability and stuff. Also, just what are you guys talking about? Yeah, we talk about mental health in here. We talk about being, if you've had suicide in your lives, we talk about that kind of stuff in here. It's just, we talk about a lot of different things in a supportive way. That's pretty much what this channel is about, is trying to build a community of people that can be in recovery together, people that it can be in trauma, like we could talk about trauma. We talk about a lot, pretty much anything to do with mental health, anything to do with drug addiction. And the whole idea of it is to build a community of people that have other people in their corner when they need them. And they have this channel to come to where they can listen to me talk about my stuff and see that there's other people out here. Host, I have horrendous gas from you. Okay. Yeah. We talk about like pretty much if you're struggling through pretty much anything, that's what this channel is about. Is a place to come where you can. We do not. It's just a spammer. Only good thing about the spammers is they still bring views, which is helpful to me. Even if they come on here talking smack, it's views from it, so it's fine. Trolls can come on here and do whatever they want to do. It doesn't really bother me. It's kind of annoying, but I'm struggling with loneliness. Well, then come in here and be part of this community, and you got other people in your corner. Thank you, James. What's up, guys? We're just chilling. I was just telling everybody what the channel's kind of about. We talk about addiction. We talk about trauma. Whether you've dealt with suicides in your life, whether Leanne had to go to the hospital. For what? 360 of where I'm at. I'm in a room. So this room where I'm at is called the Zen room. So it's a room where you can go and, like, if you're having a bad day or whatever, you can come in here and you can chill, and it's quiet. They have like noise machines in here. What did you say? Why are you saying ban Narcan? That's not cool, bro. I'm addicted to nicotine and quit smoking with great difficulty. Yeah. Yeah, this is called the Zen room. I can even hold on, I'll do this. There. Now you can hear birds in the background. You are facts with that, actually. I say that all the time. But how's everybody else doing? What is everybody up to? What's up? Stop doing that. Yeah, I'm in a place called the Zen Room. It's actually pretty sick. You can just come in here and just chill. Get away from everybody. Nope. It's that noise machine over there. It's a noise machine for the back, in the background. I'm just wondering, have you ever just been walking in the street and locked eyes with someone and just realized their head would look great in your refrigerator? Or is that just... What the fuck, bro? Don't you... That's not something you should say out loud. I'm not in rehab. I'm not in a rehab. And I'm also not rich. I live in a homeless shelter, actually. Rick James. Definitely don't live in a rehab. I've been to rehab, but this is not a rehab. I do classes here, but it's not a rehab. Hello. Thank you for coming in. For anybody that's just come in, this channel is about addiction. It's about recovery. It's about disabilities. It's about depression. It's about anything pretty much that you're struggling with. We talk about in here. You said it was a Zen room. I felt like it was safe space to ask. No, you're good. You're fine. I don't even know what you asked. I don't remember what you asked. And no, yes, as a bipolar person, yes, I've had angry thoughts and bad thoughts, and it's just part about being bipolar. You see, you're fine to ask that. I'm just saying you gotta be careful saying things like that, because that could get you in trouble. I'm not in a bird room, you fucking weirdo. And I know a lot more than you think I do. I suffered, I lost a leg, I was born with a disability, I went through drug addiction. And I do a lot to actually help people, so. I look British? No. I'm American. You guys want me to change that sound? It's not a bird room, you weirdo. See, you watch. It'd be cool if it was a bird room, but it's not a bird room. There you go. That works better. Bird room boy. You're a weirdo, Rick. You've got Irish heritage. Yes, sir. Yes, I definitely do. You are correct, actually. Jake Lawson, you are 100% correct with that. There you go. Change it to that. Make you a moderator? Yes. Yes, but Jake Lawson, you are 100% correct. I do have Irish lineage. Yeah, it's disturbing. Sounds like my mom when she was mad at me, locked me in a closet. What? What is happening in this chat? I want to go to Ireland. I've always wanted to go to Ireland. And I'm not talking to myself. That'd be weird. You are a moderator right now. Yeah, I already made you a moderator. Anyways, guys, I'm just chilling. Figured I'd come say what's up. Thank you guys for the likes on the live. I appreciate that. What wasn't Zen? I'm not addicted to anything. Anymore, I'm not addicted. This is a fire sound. Okay. In control of what? I think I'm in control of what? What are you talking about? Hello. How are you? Thank you for coming in. We're just kind of hanging out today. We're chilling in a room called the Zen Room. What did this guy say? I got it. I know what it. You making? What are you talking about? My addiction was meth. I was addicted to meth. And I also at one point was addicted to pills. I was a pill addict from the time I was 13 till probably the time I was 21. Do I still feel my leg? Yes. At times. There's times where even though I got it cut off, it still feels like it's there. Will the small man with the face beard enjoy video games? What are you talking about? You gotta go. I had to get rid of that guy. I don't know what he was saying. Yeah, I'm hoping Leanne will come in. I sent her my vibes, but hold on, guys. I just sent it to her again, so we'll see if she gets in there. Oh no, wonder why I like it. It's just fire, and I can't do that anymore because that's not good anymore. It's not really ever good to play with fire, to be honest. Unless you're doing it for a reason. Which there's not very many reasons to play with fire. I got the fucking this thing playing in the background. Hold on. Ow. Do you think I'm a failure if I don't have a job? No. You just gotta do what you gotta do to find a job. You're doing what you gotta do to try to get a job. That's all that matters. As long as you're trying, at the end of the day, that's what matters. Because there's gonna be times where you fail, and that's fine. The tattoo on my face, you disrespectful dickhead, says my grandmother's name. She died when I was 13. Around the time I was 13. We must secure the... I don't even know what this other person's talking about either. They're just tripping. Has nothing to do with forgetting it. It has to do with a memory of my grandma forever. It's really none of your business why I have a tattoo on my face, but I know there's always some haters in here. Not weirdos on there. There's people always gotta be weird. Quit running away? I'm not running away from anything. Never have. Weirdo. Got some weird ones in here today. People always gotta be creepy. Had nothing to do with that. You asked it in a disrespectful way. If you would have asked me the question in a respectful way, it would have been different, but you were a douchebag about it. I wanted to see what that dumbass said, actually. Goes out of his way to get subscribed. No, it was you asked it in a disrespectful piece of shit way. If you would have asked it in a respectful way, it would have been different. But you were a douchebag about it. Next time when you decide to ask somebody a question, ask it in a respectful way. Or just don't ask. I don't care if people ask about my tattoo, but you're not going to disrespect my tattoo. Because it has meaning behind it. Would you rather... Dude, you're weird. You got another one. Yeah, we don't do negative stuff in here. Or weirdo stuff. Like, it's just not necessary. You can time out. I'll just slap them. Makes me happy. Slap who? You slap who? Did I miss something here? What? Who are you talking about slapping? It's a very weird thing to say. You're just gonna slap random people? I mean, I guess. Hold on. Oh, this one doesn't have one. Nope. Most of the lights around here have a dimmer, but that one doesn't. I mean, sometimes I feel like slapping people too, but there are things you just can't do. You can try to slap me, but it wouldn't be a good idea. You try to slap me, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. I don't really care who you are. If you try to slap me, I'm gonna slap the fuck out of you. That's not a smart thing to threaten people. That's kind of a dumb thing to do. I'm not scared of a gun either. Guns don't scare me. Just because you have a gun doesn't mean you'll use a gun. Most people who have guns are too chicken shit to use them. So I'm not too worried about that. But anyways, we're not talking about negative shit in here. That's not what the point of this channel is. This channel is about, like I said, recovery and our addictions and depression, whether even to suicide, mental health stuff in general. Why do people always gotta be weird? Oh, it's super weird. Yeah, we got a bunch of weirdos in here, but that's okay. We're not gonna be live long anyways. I just wanted to come on live for a minute real quick. Just say what's up. I knew my parents would jump on, so I figured I'd say what's up and show them I'm still kicking. But I'm probably gonna jump off here though. I'm perfectly fine. I've been sober for 2 years. A little over 2 years actually. What did you say? That's weird. No, I'm really not letting nobody pee on me. That's weird. But anyways, I'm gonna get off here. Thank you guys for coming in. I'll see you guys tomorrow.